yeah! Yo! What's up, guys? It's Kyle and AJ. We're back playing more Resistance.
Fuck yeah, we is.
What were we talking about the last time we played Resistance?
You
know what? It doesn't matter because I want to talk about something I've been playing.
Okay, that's fine.
I've been talking. I've been playing. I've been talking about it. I've been playing it.
I've been talking about playing.
I'm in love with it. I'm playing South Park Stick of Truth.
It's the stock of truth.
The stock of truth, and it's actually just a piece of celery. But no, the game is, to be honest, personally, I think it's a true triumph to behold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, like the game plays great. The story is South Park. Like if you're a fan of South Park,
I am a very big fan. So I don't know why I haven't actually finished that fucking game
No,
yet.
dude, like the game, it's pure. It's an Obsidian RPG, but the RPG elements really aren't terribly important. But they're just enough to give you that incentive to keep going. For me, at least.
The combat looks way better in the new one.
Oh, absolutely.
Which is what's really attractive. Plus,
honestly,
they're doing the superhero stuff.
Yeah, right. Which is way cooler.
Some of my favorite stuff on South Park.
And they're actually using like the actual superhero names and stuff, like because it's Kyle playing X. I can't remember who Kyle.
Kyle is
because I know Cartman's the Coon.
You're right. Mysterion is Kenny. I want to say Stan is like Tool Shed or something.
Cool.
Or he's like the tool guy. Oh fuck! I couldn't back up anymore. That sucked.
But yeah, like I'm super excited for it. The game
Tupperware or something.
Tupperware.
Yeah, he's just Tupperware guy or something like that.
I don't know, but it's. I'm really excited about it, and because the reason I'm playing through Stick of Truth is to get myself ready for the Fractured Butthole, or to be honest, how I prefer.
Bloody hell is off!
Oh, we got to turn that shit on.
Fix that.
I wondered why we weren't exploding in the clouds.
That's exactly why I went in there. I'm like, this doesn't seem right.
Misty clouds of blood. But get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Got him.
There we go.
But. The game just plays well. I find myself going into every nook and cranny trying to find Easter eggs, trying to find references, because I grew up watching South Park. Like, I am a big fucking South Park fan. But I missed the last, 4 seasons. Because I just, for whatever reason, I thought, I guess in my head, I explained the reason why I stopped watching South Park was because it got bad.
It didn't get bad.
It didn't. It didn't get bad at all. I just stopped watching it. And that was how I rationalized it to myself.
They have less seasons that are less good, but it's never gotten bad.
Never.
Especially last season.
Oh my
with
God.
PC Principal is probably the best season they've had in
a long fucking time. No, yeah,
it might be even one of their best seasons ever. Like, it was so good. Like, them having continuity was an amazing idea.
That never happened before.
Well, they introduced it in the season right before it. They did it with the Lord stuff.
Yeah.
Like they kind of introduced the idea, but it wasn't as realized as it was in the season that just aired with PC Principal.
Yeah, with PC Principal.
And that was the one that really...
PC Principal is hands down one of the best new characters to South Park.
Oh, he's fantastic.
Almost ever, dude. It's from the moment he gets put on the screen. Every time he's on screen, it's a fucking gold mine. It's fucking awesome. Every single time.
Are you oppressing minorities? He just fucking goes off on everybody.
We're not trying to do PC to try and get puss.
Shut your fucking mouth, Leslie.
Shut your fucking mouth, Leslie.
I love it when he calls fucking Officer Barbrady in.
Yeah.
Just to fucking tell Leslie to shut up. That shit is so funny.
There she is, officers.
When they
take her out of here.
When I watched that E3 trailer or whatever, and they revealed that PC Principal was going to be in Fractured Butthole, I lost my goddamn mind.
I couldn't believe it because I had just seen that trailer after watching that season.
Yeah.
Because I honestly, I have only just recently got back into South Park within the last week and a half.
Good. You joined the right side.
Well, yeah, because
to watch.
My friend of the show, Tripper, and Josh, they recently played through South Park Stick of Truth, and they had never played it before recently either.
Yeah.
And they were both raving about it. And I was like,
I really need to finish it.
I really need to play this game. And then we started watching certain episodes, and then I watched the 19th season, and then I'm like, fuck, dude, I really am enjoying South Park. I really need to play Stick and Shoot. So I bought it on a whim, and I haven't stopped playing it. And this is the first time in a long while where I have felt like a desire to go home and just play this game.
Yeah.
Fuck everything else. I just want to play this game. And I haven't felt that way in a long time.
Honestly, it's kind of how I was last year when I finally decided to play the Tomb Raider collection. Or not the Tomb Raider collection. The
new one?
The definitive edition of
for the new
2013 Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
And then that pissed me off when they announced that Rise of Tomb Raider was Xbox exclusive for X amount of time, because now they already announced that the PS4 is getting the definitive. They're getting the definitive.
They're getting
with everything. I don't think Xbox is getting a Game of the Year one.
I don't believe. I think at least PlayStation's the first one to get that particular Bundere.
And honestly, I think it's Tomb Raider's Xbox is a weird place for Tomb Raider to be exclusive.
Sure.
Because Tomb Raider is a PlayStation and PC franchise.
Well, that's why everyone was confused when they did it.
Yeah.
When they announced it, they were like, well, that seems weird because Tomb Raider's been historically a Sony franchise.
As far as consoles go.
Yeah, as far as consoles.
It is a Sony thing. Because I looked it up, and it came out first on PC, the original Tomb Raider. But then
that's how I originally
like a
played
couple months later, it came out on PlayStation.
Because I remember playing the original Tomb Raider on PC with those fucking awful tank controls. And then, because the game played like sin. Like a lot of games back then, they played like sin. A lot of games back then played really terribly. Games are more playable now than I think they've ever been, as far as access, as far as scope, controls, ease of use.
No.
Oh, dude, you got other guns already? You got all your guns back?
I got most.
Oh shit! Fuck. All right, this is good. This is a tough fight.
This is a hard one.
This is a tough fight.
I think I might just use the Raws more for a bit.
Do it.
Actually, I think I'll start with the cryo gun because that's been working well, and then I'm gonna switch to the shoddy when shit gets cray.
Yeah, once the shit get cray. Once the shit go cray.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited for to get the Rise of the Tomb Raider piece, because I could get it on PC, but I don't know, something just it feels right playing it on PlayStation for me.
Sure.
There's a lot of games where I'm like that, where it's I have this OPS PC, and it would probably look more beautiful if I played it there.
Definitely.
But it doesn't feel right. Like Metal Gear, it just feels right to play it on PlayStation.
You gotta play
I can't play it on anything else.
I've been toying with the idea of getting Phantom Pain.
Get it.
I feel like that's a game that I would get sucked into.
You like Metal Gear.
I do.
It's not the best Metal Gear game, from a story standpoint. But it plays the best out of any Metal Gear game.
And that's what I've heard. I heard the gameplay loop of catching people, sending them to your base, getting your shit upgraded. You're always collecting things and finding things.
Yep.
And while it's not an RPG, it kind of has that feel.
The stealth is really fun. It works. It's the best controlling Metal Gear game I have ever played.
And honestly, Metal Gear Solid 4 played really well.
Oh, it did. Yeah, for sure. That was a great
game. A lot of my
game.
issues with the game. I didn't like the way that Metal Gear Solid 3 played, for example. I thought it was just kind of clunky feeling, and that's kind of how Metal Gear Solid 2 felt, and Metal Gear Solid 1. They all felt clunky until 4 for me, and that's when it clicked, control wise. And you'd still play through those games, you'd still have a good time, but I always felt like I was fighting the controls at a certain level.
Yeah,
and for me, I just that's not how I like to play games. I like to feel very comfortable with the controls. I like to feel more at home with what I'm doing, and if I feel like the controls are what's holding me back, that makes me annoyed very quickly. Or right now, No Man's Sky, the perspective, I'm too fucking close. I feel like my field of view is shit, so I can't play the game.
That game just still doesn't appeal to me.
Fair, no, absolutely. I've soured on the game quite a bit.
Yeah, I remember you were pretty into it.
I was enjoying it. It was relaxing. It was what I wanted at the time. And then I got Doom, and I'm like, great.
Doom, man.
Doom plays great. It feels good. I think the guns, to be honest, need to feel a little bit more tactile.
I think some of them need to feel more badass. Because really the only gun I feel badass using is the shotgun.
See, to me, that the shotgun doesn't have enough boom. I want more boom.
Fair.
Because to me, when I shoot the guys and they don't go down in one hit, I'm like, well, fuck. Why the fuck am I using my shotgun still? Because it just doesn't. It doesn't. But I still use my shotgun because shotgun's still badass. But
sure.
I'm just saying, it doesn't feel as badass as say You know, like the shotgun that felt the best for me was always like the Halo 2 shotgun or the Halo 3 shotgun, where you just boom and just blast somebody and they just fucking explode, and then just like, yes, that's what I want, you know. And but
fuck, give me a wildfire, thank you.
But yeah, so like going back to South Park a little bit, the game plays well. There's always compelling shit to look at, you know, and like you're rewarded for going into every nook and cranny, clicking on everything that you can, because chances are there's something there. Either be a reference to an episode, Easter egg, or item. You know, like there's always something to find all over the town.
Right, which is awesome.
And that game, by the way, is going to age like a fine fucking wine. It's
never gonna look dated.
It's never gonna look dated because it looks just like the show.
Exactly.
Like it looks identical to the show.
So unless the show is suddenly changing art styles, which it never will.
No.
It'll
South
always look
look
like
for almost
that.
20 years.
Exactly.
You know?
There's no way it'll ever change. It honestly, South Park only looks better.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Once they, if you go back and watch season 1, it looks drastically different. It's the exact same art style.
It's just expanded upon.
But it looks sharper, basically.
Definitely.
They put more effort into it.
Effort.
But I honestly don't see it looking better. I don't think it'll ever look
the fractured butthole is not going to look necessarily better.
Right.
It's just going to look sharper.
Exactly.
And to be honest, like, I don't feel as if when I'm playing the game right now on my Xbox One through the backwards compatibility mode, I don't feel as if I'm playing a 360 game. Where sometimes when we like Resistance right now, when I look at Resistance, when I see what you're doing when you're playing it, it feels like a game from last generation still. In like just the look and feel of it.
Sure.
South Park doesn't have that feel and look of a game last gen, except for in the menu. The main menu looks like a game from last gen. But once you're in the game, to be honest, the game looks great. And like the UI is pretty damn good. It's a little slow, to be honest, like switching between the different tabs for like items, quests, characters, map, all that. That takes a little time. That to be honest is a little slow, so you have to get used to like the D-pad shortcuts. But once you get used to those, the menu moves quick then, because you're like, exactly where you need to go, what you need to do. So it's going to age very well. Like 5 years from now, you could go back, play this game, and still have a good time with it.
Yeah.
I think so. That's really exciting. So that was a little review of South Park, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, a little bit.
I haven't finished the game. I'm probably
Me either.
I'm probably like 3/5 of the way through the game.
Okay.
But that's because I'm taking my time and I'm going through every nook and fucking cranny of this game, dude. I am obsessed with it. Like trying to find every, because like you go do something and then like the characters will say stuff and they'll react in a way I'm like, ha, that's a really cool thing. Because like Stan or Kyle or Butters or whoever, they would react in that way.
Love Butters.
Like Butters is my favorite. Dude, Butters, when he gets the Mr.
Professor Chaos?
Yeah, Professor Chaos unlock, when he can use Professor Chaos. I just
we can use that in...
Yeah, when he's your companion, you can use it every fight, once a fight.
That's awesome.
So like every time I open up the fight, I throw because I'm playing as the Jew class.
Yeah, of course.
And I do my Sling of David, bounce it around a couple times, everyone's hurt, and then all of a sudden, Professor Chaos comes in and he wipes the floor or he gives me shields. Like either way, either their side is gone or I am boosted to the point where I'm not going to take damage until the match is over.
Which is fucking awesome.
One of my complaints with that would be that the game does feel a little too easy at times. But that's okay.
Sure.
It's a perfect game to kind of zone out to, and honestly, you almost at a certain point forget you're even playing a game and not just watching an episode of the show.
I mean, honestly, to me, the point of that game was to just enjoy the story.
Exactly. Enjoy the voice acting. Enjoy the presentation.
Like, it's basically just a really long episode of South Park.
Exactly.
And I mean, Matt and Trey have even said that once South Park ends, if it ever is going to end,
video games are the avenue for it.
That's how they're going to do South Park.
Which I think is
just
super
by doing games every once in a while. And I think that's a great idea.
And the game is fucking funny, dude.
Oh, sure.
The game is fucking funny, and it's awesome. But yeah. So I guess that was our review of South Park Sticker Shock.
I guess so.
After we kill this motherfucker, knock his ass down. But we gotta move on to the next episode, guys.
That we do.
We gotta. We're almost there. All right.
I'm gonna see if this can actually get blown down when I'm not standing right next to it.
Make sure you like.
Nope. Guess not.
Share. Comment. Subscribe. all that fun
good
jazz.
Stuff. Yup.
Check in on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. We do a stream for an hour.
Central Time.
Central Time, yep, Central Time.
Some say Mountain Time, whatever.
No, Central Time. 6 o'clock Central Time. Shit.
Keeping it central.
It's the best. That's the best, by the way. The best time zone.
It
Central.
is.
It is the best. But
it's in the central.
Exactly. It's called Central for a reason. Because it's
oh my
the
god,
central.
there's so many guys, dude.
But
so
yeah,
many.
Check us back next time, and we'll keep killing these motherfuckers. Bye.
Word up.